Oh,
You pulled out too far.
yeah, jeez. But like, you saw like,
Which is the only time Thomas pulls out.
yeah, I don't do Pilates, but I do a lot of pull outies. That was a Larry the Cable Guy joke. Boy. Yeah, I gotta say, I've never pulled out, and then I never had like a holy shit, that was super close. Because basically, like, semen in the vagina, that's not where you want it. I never understood how people get pregnant, like, accidentally. They're like, oh, I
accidentally fell on his dick.
Well, I mean, it just, even when people are having, like, consensual sex, they're like, oh, we just weren't being careful. Like, why not? You do know how babies are made, right? Like, a man can shoot his load literally anywhere on the earth other than your vagina. You had one job to not shoot it in that one place, and you couldn't fucking do it. It had to be up the vagina. Like, really? Yeah, no fucking excuse, man. I don't understand. It's like, oh, we don't have condoms. I'm like, you know, come on, man.
You don't have $8?
I mean, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, it's like, there's other ways. Just A, fuck her in her slot C, or her slot A, or, you know, I mean, there's so many ways to, like, get each other off. I mean, even if she just, like, sucks your dick, and then you just swap orgasms. Like, okay, well, I did this to you, and then now you do this to me, and then we both get off, and yeah, it's not quite like intercourse, but...
Or you can just do it both at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, you can, yeah. You
wonderful
can just,
thing called 69.
Yeah, you can just 69. And then, so I never understood. They're like, oh, we just like, come on, man. You both decided to? I mean, if the man says he won't wear a condom, then it's the woman's job to say, then you're not having sex. I need to guard my womb. You know? Women always like to control my body. It's like, well, then control your legs and keep them closed unless he has a condom on. I mean, in this day and age, women are empowered enough to say no. Just say no. Like, that, like, you have the final say in whether or not sex will occur, so blaming men for unwanted pregnancies, I never understood that. But it's easier to blame men than to say that women should be responsible for anything, you know? Well, the man should have just worn it. Yeah, and if he doesn't, then the woman has to be a big girl and say no sex then. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, he just got the tip out.
Oh, jeez. That's the only part you need to get out. Awful close, but your performance was passable. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Well, I did get 10 more points than last time. I must have done better on the rings or something.
Yeah, I think you got one extra ring this time.
Oh, so it took me, what, 4 extra attempts to get another chance at this one? Holy shit. The good news is that the other two are... I am like 96.2% sure that I'll get on the first try. I'm not worried about those other two.
So if he fails on this one, we'll have to rewatch
Yeah.
that terrible performance.
Yeah.
Again, and again, and again.
Well, if it gets ridiculous, we'll start cutting shit out. But I think we're okay for these first couple episodes. Okay, come on, baby. Alright, and then bank, tight bank around. Should put me right. Yeah, see, they're nice. Okay. The nose... Oh, jeez. That was close. I had the nose pointed down for like 6 or 8 seconds. The nose, when you press up or down, it does adjust your trajectory, but it doesn't, it doesn't, like, show it. If you put the nose up or down, your sprite doesn't change. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, shut the fuck up. Okay. 45, 42 is the timestamp that I have to edit that out. It's not going to be the correct timestamp because we had that gap in between. Oh. God damn it, dude. Fucking. I guess if you approach it from straight on, you at least have a strip. But I came in at a stupid angle. To where, you know, if you come in at an angle, you actually have less surface area. Like, I was trying to come in straight. So yeah, gay orgy. By the way, speaking of straight, did anybody like whip their dick out or like put their hand in their pants or anything? Was anybody watching it too? They're like, oh, this is ha 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 ha. But then also trying to like absorb it into their memory bank.
I couldn't tell. I was in the back by myself.
Oh, because you were watching it too intently to see how closely anyone else was watching it?
Yep, watching everyone else really closely. Like, which one of these guys am I going to have to watch out for this weekend?
Oh. But you weren't looking at it because you were staring at the screen too intently?
No, not too intently.
Just regular intently?
Yeah, just regularly intent.
God damn. Why couldn't that just be a square, man? Why do they have to make that a plus sign? That target is so much smaller than the one in the previous target. Or a previous level.
That's what she
said. Jeez. Yeah, that target is way too goddamn small. Fuck that. But, yeah, I guess I would say that's pretty gay, I would say. I mean, how long, was it like a 5-minute clip? Or was it like a full scene with full-on watching cum shots and stuff? Where they like
it was like a full scene, but it was only on for 5 minutes before his mom called.
No.
And she was wondering why we were all giggling, and he's like, nothing, Jake's being fucking retarded. I mean, you know.
He was.
47, 42.
No, I won't edit that out.
You won't edit that?
Well, that was a quote. You were saying what somebody else said or didn't say. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not like super duper picky. But, I guess it's almost like a badge of honor to have enough, like, I don't know, people have like different like goals for like growth of their channel or their online presence or whatever. Like, my goals aren't really like numerical. Like, I think it would be cool to get like big enough to where I would actually have to like, where somebody would be like pissed at me, or to be like targeted, to have like an article written about you for something you said, or for someone to make a video saying like, Thomas is so fucking, you know, Thomas is a fucking whatever. Here's a montage or whatever of all the things he's talked about this one topic. And then, but then somebody would actually have to take the time to watch all my videos, because that's what happened with PewDiePie when he said the N-word or whatever, or when he did it was when he did the Nazi thing or whatever. There was actually people that combed through all his like thousands of videos trying to find him saying something anti-Semitic, so they could be like, well, here's more evidence, and here's another time where he said it, so the evidence is piling up. So basically, like, somebody wanting to say that like I'm a bad person in some way, to the point where they get paid to like comb through all my videos trying to find something about me, you know, like, oh, Thomas is a misogynist, he said women should be responsible for their own wombs, you know. That's kind of always how it like.
He wants his 5 seconds of glory.
Yeah. Well, that's what I had the one time I got laid. Like, oh, 5 seconds of glory. And she's like, do you know you only lasted 5 seconds? I'm like, yeah, jealous? Like, why does it always fall on the man to like perform well anyway? That's another thing. It's like the men are, whenever the woman's not satisfied, it's like, why, like, anything with sex, if the woman's not satisfied, it's the man's fault. Like, the man is blamed by default. It's like, well, was I supposed to do not have an orgasm? You ever watch animals fuck? Do you know how long it takes animals to mate? Not very long. Penises are just designed to go off way faster than vaginas. So, like, I just don't understand. Like, men are doing everything they can. Like, most men come within like 5 minutes. So if you have sex with a dude and it's like 15 minutes, that dude has like trained himself, or he's thinking of naked grandmas and like dead kittens and like beheading videos. He's thinking of anything he can to not come. But then the problem with that is that you're not in the moment. You're not connecting with the person. You're just trying to not come so that you won't wind up as having your girlfriend talk about you to her friends, because she'll tell everyone how long you didn't last, or, you know, before she'll tell you.
This is why they made sex toys, girls.
Yeah.
Just go out and buy a vibrator, bring it into the bedroom.
Well, I guess that
intimidates him. Tough shit.
Yeah, I get the one where it's like the size. Actually, I saw a comedian that made this joke. He's like, I found my girlfriend's like dildo. It was the size of my arm. And I asked her about it, and she's like, don't worry. I fantasize about you while I'm using it. And then he's like, what am I doing in your fantasy? Operating the crane that lowers you onto it? I was like, Jesus Christ, that was a really good joke. That comedian didn't Like, he's not around anymore. Like, he stopped. Like, he's not, like, famous anymore. He had like 1 or 2 specials, and I never heard about him again. So that's a shame, because that was a really good joke. But yeah, even with that, like, if a woman wants to have, like, a dildo for, like, every day of the week, it's perfectly fine. But as soon as a guy has a sex toy, now, oh, fucking loser, virgin, pathetic, man, why can't you get the real thing? I'm like, because the real thing, like, costs money. You either, yeah, you either pay for it, you either pay for the sex, and it's called a prostitute, or you have to take the girl on dates. Or, like, date her, and buy her stuff throughout the relationship, so that she'll stay happy enough to let you continue to fuck her. So, you know, I got respect for prostitutes, man. At least they're honest and upfront. Whereas, like,
they have a set price.
Yeah. Versus, like, if you gotta pay for 3 dates before a woman puts out, well, the restaurant was just like a middleman. You still paid for sex, essentially. It's just that the restaurant was like, if there's like an in-between step, then it's not money for sex, even though it still totally is. But now they get to be like, well, no, it wasn't that. It's just. But I mean, what it is that, I mean, I think part of the reason women want guys to pay for dates is to, like, prove that they are a provider. It's like, yeah, but if I provide a woman with $30 and she lets me fuck her, that's providing for her too. Okay, got another 70. Okay, I think we've reached the point where I'm going to start using save states just so we can get this done, like, faster. So. Alright. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't typically use save states, but with something like this, if I have to keep replaying something too many times, I think we've reached the point where using save states would be reasonable. Some people think it's, like, scummy or whatever to use save states, but it's like, it's just a time saver at this point. Just because that way you either don't have to watch 5,000 failed attempts, or I have to cut and do it myself off camera, and then cut back to get another attempt at hang gliding, fuck up the hang gliding, and then have to cut again.
And wonder why our conversation has turned from one subject to
with all the jump cuts. I don't mind doing jump cuts, but if we're talking about something, it's hard to remember and come back to that same topic, and then it's like weird. I should have turned the. Boy, that blew me in the other direction. I was trying to turn the other way. But yeah, I kind of do it on a case-by-case basis, and I think we've reached the point where it's reasonable now to do that. I don't think I'm gonna ever do better than 70 though, so that's why I didn't mind having that one be with you know, with that one only being a 70. Let's see if we can
straighten yourself out here.
But same thing, yeah. But same thing with the dildos. If woman has dildo, ha ha ha. God damn it. All right. But as soon as a guy has it, like, I mean, you see all these double standards. It's like, yeah, because I would rather pay a one-time fee. You know, you pay $30 or $50 or whatever, and then there you go. Plus, guys have a greater need to masturbate or have sex anyway, whereas women seem to be able to go without better. So it's like, well, if I need to take care of that need, why not have a device that makes it easier to take care of that need? You know, why can't men take care of their needs without being called names? You know,
because we're supposed to keep it in our pants.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, it is kind of weird how virgin is still like, oh, you're a male with a sex toy, you're a virgin. It's like, okay, why are we still name calling, and who gives a shit if I am or not, you know? It's kind of like being like a nerd. It's like, there was a point where, like, being called a nerd was like an insult, but nowadays people wear it like a badge of honor. You're like, yeah, I'm a fucking nerd, you know? And I think like the sex toy or virgin thing should be the same thing. It's like, yeah, well, you know what? Every person that is a virgin has a 0% chance of paying child support. So you know, like, who? I mean, I don't know. Like, who fucking cares? So I guess what I'm getting at is that until people decide that that's not something to, you know, because people use the insult if it works. So if that insult stopped working, people would stop freaking using it. Okay, it looks like I'm too low, but I do have a good amount of speed, so we should actually be good. Oh my god, perfect, okay. That's still only going to be like 40, I think, but it's fine. Oh my gosh, wait. I have no idea why I got a bonus chance. I thought you had to land on I thought you had to land on the moving platform. Did I do something special? Was there like a secret, Did I do a secret thing without realizing it? If you land on the moving platform, you get, oh damn, I was trying to get to the 25. Oh, so that's what, 20 extra bonus points? Alright, sweet. Those are usually pretty hard to get, so I must have done something secretive without realizing. I have no idea what it could have been. Maybe I finished with like the exact number of seconds on the clock or something. I have no idea.
Or the game just felt sorry for you.
Maybe after all those attempts. I'm gonna save state again just so I don't have to redo those two. I was actually debating when I first picked this game. I was like, am I gonna be able to beat this? Am I gonna not beat this? But then I was like, well, actually, if I use save states, we should be able to beat it. Okay, do you see that ring on the left side? I actually have to, oh, excuse me, pass under that ring. I forget if it said pass under it once or twice. So basically here you just have to fly out a bit. Let's get a little more height. And then you cut the throttle so you can do a super sharp turn. Okay. Yeah, it's actually really low. So I'm trying to... Yeah, and you can actually also use that guide if you really suck nuts. Okay. One of them, you have to fly under it twice. I think this one might be a once. Okay, nope. Okay. Okay, so I just got to do the same thing. Fly out a bit. Do a sharp turn. And turn the other way. You always want to give yourself plenty of... Like, you want to get out a good amount. That way you have more time to line yourself up correctly. Holy shit. It's going to be like a 270 degree turn. Okay, no, never mind. We got plenty of time. Okay, I think we got this. Okay, oh shit. Start slowing down. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. I think we lined up. The closer you land to the center, I think the more points you get. You also keep sliding, or you keep changing direction after you land. Oh man, look at that. That's like perfect. So that should be full on accuracy. See, it still was only 25. I don't know why. No, you seem to be a natural at this. Yeah, well, do you know what you're a natural at? Shoving food down your fucking gullet. Okay. One more. I'm just gonna save state after each of these just to speed it up. 3 moving rings. Then touch down onto the target over the water. Okay, jeez. Okay. So when it said moving, it meant it's like shrinking. Okay, that one was pretty easy. I think they all move in different ways, maybe? No, maybe not. Wow. Wah, wah, wah. No. Oh. This one, you have to, like, go into it and just, like, hover, and the ring will go around you. I think. Ugh, I was about to say, that right there should count. Alright, we got it. Oh, goddammit, yeah. After this, we'll end the episode. Yeah, I totally wasn't... And then, yeah, I guess that one doesn't even move. Okay. The good news is that if you F it up, you can keep trying again with the landing to get right schmackety-dab into the middle. Not close enough. That should be... That might be a perfect landing. That might count as 70. God damn it. 10 points for being that far off the bullseye. Are you kidding me? Dude. Okay, boy. Annihilated the shit out of it that time. Yeah, skydiving is... I'm pretty sure skydiving is going to be, like, my weakest one, like, every time. But they do slowly start to get harder where they start wanting your overall score to, like, be higher. Oh my gosh. We have some bad news. Tony, Lance, and Shirley, while en route to Izanu, I don't even know if that's real, were captured by the evil syndicate based there for political reasons. Military authority cannot attempt a rescue. I'm sure they can't. You're the only flight club member whose rating is near what is required for operating the rescue helicopter. Will you go? If you say no, you won't do it. You just... Do not be such a coward. I now ask you again. You get caught in the loop. Okay, take off immediately. So apparently I'm not a helicopter expert, but I'm pretty sure that just because you can fly a plane, you can't just be like, oh, this is close enough. Ooh, secret command. Okay, do I need a sensor bar for this? Do I need to blur this out? Because it's a secret. Our agent is infiltrated. Structures have been freed and await rescue at the heliport. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this in the next episode. All right. So thanks for joining us. I should just save state here, actually. Okay, so in the next one, we'll try this. This is actually like sort of hard. We might spend the next episode just on this. I know the first 2 episodes were probably a little bit over on time, so normally the first episode is like long. It's kind of like a thing that's like common, but we'll see if the next episode will be a bit shorter. So as always, thanks for joining us. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're new, and we will see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye.